Good morning, everybody. My name is Professor Zamora Berry, and today we're going to start doing some more algebra. So, we're going to start with a do now. Find the value of x from the problem. X squared minus x equal to 0. X squared minus x equal to 0. So, I'm going to edit this real quick. F. So we want factoring to come in today. So this is how we will make factoring come in. So a factoring the traditional way looks like this. So you have three coefficients in front of three variables. Two variables. So the outer ones, A and C, you have to find a sum. We have to find a sum that is equal to B. So basically, you want A plus C equal to B. You want A plus C to be equal to B, and you can let A times C be really anything. I'm not going to let you get confused with the variable x and the anything I'm using here. So we will start with this problem. X squared minus x is 0. Well, we can add 0 to both. We can add 0 to the side. 0 doesn't mean anything. So now we know our C and our A. Oh wait. So wait a second. So if we do this, we will get x minus 1 plus minus 1. This factoring problem doesn't work. So, why don't we try something else?
What factoring method doesn't work?
X squared minus x equals 0. And the problem we have...
No, x squared minus 0. Factor out x. This is not trinomial.
Okay.
This is binomial. Factor out x, and then it's going to be what? X minus 1. So x is equal to 0, x is equal to 1.
Okay.
That's the value. So this is not trinomial.
This
is binomial.
This is a binomial. We're using trinomials.
Yeah, you were using the wrong tools.
Okay. So will our audience come up with a trinomial?
No. Factor out x. When you factor out x, what do you get?
Oh, you want us to factor. This is a binomial.
You don't have to write that. You have two.
So x squared minus x is 0.
Yes.
So there's a common term here. There's x here and there's x here. So if you factor out x, you would get x times x minus 1 equals 0. So there were two possibilities. Either x itself is 0, or x minus 1 is 0, in which case x is 1. So x can either be 0 or 1. It's basically an introduction to factors. So now in the lesson, we're going to start with the actual problems on page 3.
How did you get 1?
You weren't looking that whole time? Oh, how do I get 1? It's the simple addition property. Add 1 to both sides.
Oh, okay.
X minus 1 is 0, add 1 to both sides, x is 1. But there are two possibilities. We're not sure if x is 0 or 1.
Both.
Yeah, it can be both. So now, can you look at page 3, please? Can you look at page 3?
3?
Yeah, page 3. Page 3. So, we want to factor out 2x squared plus x minus 10. So, we have 2 and negative 10. And we want to... So, according to your introduction with binomials, how do you factor out this trinomial? How would you factor out this trinomial? 2x squared plus x minus 10. Are we moving on to trinomials today?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2x squared plus x minus 10. What do you think we should do first?
I'm not as sure.
Okay then. So I usually use the completing the square method. So this is going to be a little confusing. So 2x squared plus x minus 10. So apparently, so we want one factor of 2 and one factor of negative 10 to sum up to the tiny invisible 1 over here. So we're going to draw the factors here on the board. So negative 10 has 4 and 5. Okay, so it has 5, negative 2, 2, the 5, 10, -1, and -10. So it actually has 7 factors. Okay. So we want to
What
find,
about positive 1?
huh?
What about positive 1?
Positive 1? Oh
This
yeah,
one next.
positive 1. Good. So now we want to find 2 factors that sum up to 1. The tiny invisible 1 in front of the x. So 2 and -1 would be perfect. So wait. We want to plus 1x. So we want to split that 1x in. Oh yeah. So we're back on track now. So 2x squared plus 2x minus x. You understand how this all collapses into x minus 10? Can't be minus 10. Has to be yeah. Let's see what will happen. So 2x x plus 1 minus 1. No. I think it must have something to do with the number 5. Okay, I may need to take a bathroom break to be right back.
Yeah. Come quickly.
Okay, so I get what we need to do now. So it turns out my method was all wrong. It's okay. We always make mistakes. So what we have to do is 2 times -10 is -20, right?
I think I figured it out.
Wait. Okay. Tell your idea. Hands off.
You have to find 2 numbers that is the sum of b and the product of a times c.
Okay. So multiply 2 into -10. That gives you -20. And then find some 2 factors of -20 that sum up
So look at
to
this.
1.
2x squared is a, right?
Yeah. 2x squared is a.
X is b.
No.
And -10 is c.
You
So if you do a times c, you will get 2 times 10. That gives you 20.
-20.
Yeah, -20. And if you do -20, you have to find that something that multiplies by 20.
No. Those are called factors.
You have to find 2 factors that multiply by 20 that get 20, and
Then
the
if
2.
they don't don't have
sums.
but
That
they
gives
don't.
you 1.
Okay, and yeah. So that's basically the summary.
So if you get
Okay.
negative 20, that would be 5 times 4.
So I've never solved these things before. I've never solved these problems before. So using my own skills, I'll see how I can fare doing these problems.
What happened?
Okay. So 2x squared. 2. You don't have to write it. 2x x. So 2x times x minus 2, and then plus 5.
Wouldn't this way also make sense?
Yes, it makes sense. So I'm doing it my own way. So 5x minus 2, I think. So 2x plus 5, we can merge the x minus 2. So 2x plus 5x minus 2. So that means that it can only be b. Wait. Who gave the same problem twice here?
Is this the same problem? It's not same problem. It's similar problem.
No. The page 3 has problem 10. Page 4, problem 10.
Oh, okay.
I have
So
to change that.
yeah. Or if you don't have
To
the
problem 11.
If you don't have the problem, you just create one.
Okay. So I think clearing the frame, yeah, that one is. So let's create one. Okay. So I'm going to create one. So okay. I'm just thinking right now. It's kind of hard to come up with factoring problems because you need to check and verify if it's actually possible to solve one. So it's actually kind of hard to create one.
Oh, so you want me to give you one?
Yeah. Orange, why don't you give us one? Because
Why don't you? Okay, I'll give you one.
it's hard to verify
Okay.
in your head if one's correct.
All right, I'm gonna give you right now. So, ready? Okay. So, 3x squared minus 20x plus 12.
3x squared minus 20x
Plus 12.
plus 12.
That's it.
Right. So, using how we solved the last problem, how would you solve this problem?
So you have to find two factors that make up 12, and when you add them, it gives you negative 20.
It's not negative. There's no negative.
Open.
There's no negative. Look, what sign is in front of the 12? A plus sign. So you literally wrote the same pairs twice.
Here.
Okay. 3. But it's not just about 12. Okay, let me try to solve this myself while explaining the steps. So 3 times 12 is going to be 36. Now let's find two factors of 36 that will give us negative 20. Add up to negative 20. So I don't really... I have a question. So how is this possible? Because A and C, if you multiply A and C together, they are going to give you something positive. So you therefore cannot get negative factors, meaning
you can.
Can't get a negative B.
You can. So it's 3 times 12 is what?
3 times 12 is 36.
36. What are the two factors of 36? Which sum is negative 20?
Well, I don't think they can...
Write all the factors of 36.
Okay, so let's think about this.
Why you think about this?
There's 1.
That's not how you do it.
Okay. So the 36 has a lot of factors.
So write all the factors. Like this. I'm gonna write it there. You wanna do it there? 36. Look.
Somebody wrote all the factors.
2, 18, 2, 9, 3, 3. Go. Write it like that.
Okay. So.
Like that, not that. Not like that. That's not gonna help.
Well. Okay. So 2.
Show her how to do that. 36 and then. Okay. 36 divided by 2 is how much?
36 divided by 2 is 18.
Okay, ask her.
Okay.
18.
Yeah.
So what is 18 divided by 2?
So write 2?
No. What's 18 divided by 2?
No.
9.
9, okay. Alright, what is the lowest number can goes to 9? Go 3. 3 times 3. So 3 goes to 9 3 times, right? 3? That's not how you're gonna write. You see the pattern? That's how you're gonna write. Write 3. Why 3 over here again?
3 is a prime number. That's going to give you 1.
So go, put a line and write. Okay, put a line. Like this.
I think we have to make these up. So
Put a line over here, right here, below the 9, and then 3.
And then we have the 3.
So write 2 times 2 times 3 times 3.
So 2 times 2 times 3 times 3.
All right. Now, what two combination will give you negative 20? They all give you 36.
2. 2 times 3 is 6.
What about 18 and 2?
Oh, 18 and 2. So 3 times 2.
This is like second grade math.
There's going to be 4 factorial different combinations. Going to be 24 different combinations.
Okay.
Going to take us like a minute to find all of them.
Okay.
So we have to take 2 times 3 is 6 times 3 again would be 18. And then we add that by 2. quadrillions of different, there's like hundreds of different possibilities. Don't criticize us for not being able to know one. So, 18 plus 2. 3x squared plus 8, no, negative minus 18x. You don't have to write it. You don't have to write it.
Okay.
Minus 2x
Okay.
plus 12. So that will give us 3x squared minus 20x. No, what am I doing? Doing this back. So this will give us 3x times x minus 6 minus 2 x minus 6. So 3x minus 2 x minus 6. Those are the answers. 3x minus 2 x minus 6. But furthermore, we have to find what the possibilities for x are. So we have to find x is 2. X is either 2/3, so 0.667.
Do one more after you finish this.
Or 6. So yes, we are really emphasizing the use of factoring today because it will be an important topic in these tests and also in later harder tests. So we're going to move on to another problem. Let's see what our audience would send us. So
11?
3. No, I don't think 11 is related to factoring, so we have to go backwards to 8.
Ow. Bless you.
Thank you. Plus 22x minus 4. So that will give us, no, minus 24. So that will give us 72. Oh, negative saying the whole concept. So negative
Negative 20 times 30.
negative.
Negative 60.
Okay, so that gives you negative 72. So
How did you get negative 72?
I memorized the fact, and you want me to prove it? 3 times negative 20 is negative 60. And then 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. So negative 60 minus 12 equal to negative 72. Negative 24. That's the C. C is negative 24, not negative 20.
Okay.
So times negative 24 and negative 72. So, I believe we can use the dividing one on negative. Excuse me. Can we use the dividing method on negative ACs? If the product of A and C is negative, can we still use this method?
No negative.
Yeah.
Should not be negative. It's 72.
3 times negative is 24.
Just 72. Find all factors of 72.
Okay. So, so
What is the smallest number you can divide 72 by? Okay.
So that gives you 36. Divide that by 2. That gives you 18. Divide that by 2. Then that gives you 9. Divide that by 3. Then that gives you 3. So,
Aju, you looking?
okay. 72, 36, 18.
Ask her to find two numbers whose sum is 22 and product is 72.
Okay. So find two numbers whose sum is 72.
Put the factors over here. Put the factors.
I
We're
just have
number
one
8.
question. What do we do with the negative?
What do you mean? What do you do with negative?
Oh, this is a plus. Miswrote the question.
What page are you on?
Don't
Four.
worry about page because he just made it up.
This is page 4.
Oh, page 4. Oh, she's not page 4. Aju, you
No.
are on page 4.
She's thinking we're doing 8, page 5.
Oh,
Yeah, she did all of it. She
okay.
pretty much.
So go to page 4 then.
We were doing page 4. That's why you got confused.
Slow down. Give her this problem, and now ask her if she is on this. She see the problem. If she the problem, ask her to read the problem.
Okay. Apu, go to page 4. Can you see the problem?
All I see is 3x squared minus 20x
No.
plus 12.
Page 4.
Yes, I did go to page 4.
3x squared minus 20x plus 12. That was the one we did last time? No. That was the one we did last time. I think she's lagging because it doesn't show that I've erased it yet.
Oh. Okay, Aju, can you go back to page 3 and go back to page 4? Go to page 3 and go back to page 4
Right.
because you are lagging.
Yep.
Now what do you?
3x squared plus 22x plus 24.
Okay, solve this problem now.
Okay.
Good.
So 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. So we have to look in here. So we want to get close to. Okay, so I'm going to aim for 18. 2 times 3 times 3 is 18. 2 times 2 times 18. Alright, so 18 plus 4. So it's 18 and 4. So it's not actually that hard to find the combination I would want. 18 plus 18 x plus 4x. You don't have to write anything. Then,
Plus 24, you mean?
so plus 4x plus 24. So this is the expression we have. You don't have to write anything. So now we're going on to the next step, which is factoring out. So we scoop out 3x because it's the similar term. So we're left with x plus 6 and then plus 4 x plus 6. So I did it. I somehow did it. So that means 3x plus 4
and x plus 6.
Okay. So let me find what x is in both these scenarios. So x can either be -6 or negative 0.75. Negative 0.75. -6 or negative 0.75. Oh, never mind what I said. Negative 1.33. Never mind what I said. 1.33. Okay. So I did that. Did it.
Oh, good. She did it. She has to do it.
Okay.
Give her another problem like this.
Okay. So, can you give us can we get another random problem just for Apple?
Sure.
Okay.
Go to page number 5. What do you see? There is no problem?
That's problem 8 from Macro 5.
Oh, okay. So another factor problem would be here. Are you ready?
Okay.
X squared minus 4x plus 3 equal to 0.
X squared minus 4x plus 3 equals 0. X squared
Say something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so x squared minus 4x plus 4x minus 3 equals 0. We're running on low battery. I need to get the charger. Thank you. Okay. So, I want you to solve this problem. How can you solve this?
What page? It's on page 5, right?
Page 4.
Page 4. I still don't see anything.
X squared plus 4x minus 3 equals 0. Okay, I'll write it on page 5.
This is what it says. Look.
What?
It still has everything.
Oh. You're lagging behind again. Why? Now can you
Let me
see
see
it?
if it works now. Page 2. Page 4. Yes, x squared plus 4x minus 3 equals 0.
Okay. So, how can you solve that problem? I'm not going to interfere with this one. I want to see your performance. How can you solve this?
Let's see. Is that 0?
Yes. Why did you?
হ্যাঁ
Going to
That's
highlight
awesome.
your mistakes in red. Yeah, this highlighter work. Okay. Can you do some work? A, B, C. Okay. From what I can tell, this is pretty simple. Okay.
Like that?
But you need to find X. You need to find the two values for X.
Okay, I need to... How would I do that?
You set both of these to 0 and see what the values are for X.
I have to simplify them?
No. There's no way to simplify that. You just use the dissonance subtraction property. X plus 2 equals 0. What is X here? What is X if X plus 2 is 0?
Can you please say that again? Because I couldn't hear.
It's on the whiteboard. If what is X if X plus 2 is 0? Okay, so what is X in both of these situations? We learned the dissonance property 2 days ago. We learned the dissonance, subtraction, and multiplication and division property all 2 days ago. I think it's possible to do this. I think it's possible. Seems like it's becoming incredibly hard for you.
During mine... Wait, what did you say?
It looks incredibly hard for you. Like doing this.
No, seriously, that was an...
Can you?
Do you subtract 2 from both sides?
Yes. Good. Now can you do that for X minus 3?
There, what do we do next?
Okay. You don't subtract 3 from both sides. You don't subtract it. You add it. You add 3 to both sides. Otherwise, you just make the bigger problem. X minus 6 equals negative 3. Just make it a harder problem. Okay. So let's check if this was right. So, X squared plus X minus... Okay, I'm going to check in my head. So that's X plus 4. It should be X plus 4, X minus 3. Which means you only got one of the terms correct. one of the terms correct. Nope, it's not a change in operation. Nope. This isn't a 2. This is supposed to be a 4. This 2 is supposed to be a 4. You don't add 4 to both sides. That doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You have to subtract it from both. Good. So, it's
You have
still...
to do 0 minus 4.
So, we're going to move on to the exit flip now. Page 6.
It's tricky.
Wait. A minus 2 is 0.
And the value.
What? This is confusing. This is a really confusing exit flip.
Stop. Why isn't she talking? Azan, can you please talk as you do the
A
work?
minus 2 equals to 0.
Thank you.
A minus 2 is 0. Okay. No difference. The marker is slightly thicker. Okay. So you learned the addition property. Why don't you do that here?
Like that.
Okay. Good. So
A equals to 2.